We've had 2 attempts at a hostile relocation that would make us street homeless, but we've finally gotten the HO to admit they got the documentation. Hopefully they'll shelter us in Glasgow so I can do my mandatory reporting and have access to the same doctors assessing me and not have to start over entirely. The landlord is starting the eviction paperwork, so the clock is ticking. Here's hoping. I've put everything in storage, hoping that I won't lose it all. I was selling off stuff to survive, but I'll have no access to it now, so I had to hide all my listings until I'm able to access it all again. So I've no way to make money aside from asking for donations. That's hard. I hate that. My solicitor says that we will be starting a submission of new evidence for human rights, hoping to get a faster and hopefully positive response. She should get with me next week. Boo and I were sitting and spending time together, with him just hanging out on my shoulder, when he suddenly had a seizure. He'd never had one before. I called the vet and they said to come in immediately, so I got an Uber and rushed to get there. The avian vet wasn't in, so they could only call her. She said to give him calcium, as it was likely just a shift in his calcium levels, but to be safe, we needed to come back for a blood draw and testing, as well as a physical check by the avian vet. So this morning we had to go back in for that. This has taken pretty much the last of my credit, but Boo is worth more than my credit card to me. I'm hoping it was just a dip in calcium levels, but it's better to know for sure, especially with the current conditions we're living under. The seizure and recovery only lasted 2 minutes, and he's back to normal, but he's too important to assume the best, especially with my luck. I'm begging for help. It's totally optional. Please don't feel pressured. But if you are in a place where you feel comfortable to help with a donation, here's how. If you want to help me with the cost, here is a breakdown of exactly what I spent. The total is £308.62. If you want to pay this via bank transfer, here is a link. If you want to make just a £20 bank transfer donation, here is a link. If you want to make a payment for my storage, here's a link to donate that exact amount. Monzo makes me pick exact amounts, so if you want to do a bank transfer for another amount, just let me know and I'll make one. If you want to make a payment with a credit card, Stripe will take a %. They allow you to pick any amount. Here is a link to do that. If you haven't already, please consider signing the petition. The more signatures I have to show the Home Office, the more proof I have that people want me to remain here in Scotland. Share this with as many people as possible. It's a totally free way to help us. As a bonus, aside from an explanation of our circumstances, there is a photo of Boo in his kilt. Thank you so much for your time and support. We really appreciate it. Once we're able to do so, we'll start making normal Boo content again.